It might be curving in a different angle. Whatever it is, it's working on this, and you see this now, Rockefeller. You notice this. It's manipulating the board somehow. You know what I mean? It's like doing things to it. Colors are changing. You can see the cascading colors. You're recognizing this now as some of the shit that you did. Before it was just confusing color changes. Now it's like, wait a minute. It looks somewhat familiar to some of the shit you did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is he doing it fast? Is he like?
Sometimes it's like, and then he seems to stop. Seems to actually kind of stop, and then you'll see lights kind of flicker and flutter, and then he might do something, and it does something else, and then he goes fast. It does seem to be kind of random.
I'm just gonna watch him.
Nothing that he's doing seems to make any sense, and you're too far away to actually be able to see closely, like I guess we should say it. It's obviously not human.
Where is Julian when you need him? What's up?
Where's Julian? Just walk up.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Take some.
Like,
Julian is dead. That's
just
what
shoots him.
I know.
There's a reason Julian is dead.
Well, what did he?
I'm
How
gonna
did he
go-
die again?
He hugged the tree monster in the dark young.
It ate him.
Yeah, it sucked him dry.
Because he ran up to something and tried to
He
find
ran up
it.
and hugged it. I'm gonna kill you with the
No,
power
what'd
of
you
love.
say, asshole? Did you say asshole?
No.
Oh, I thought you went asshole.
I still have
Okay,
Kill
the
you
thing
with
is
the power
there.
of love.
I should get a kind of a basic chance of noticing you people.
Just keep playing with it. It's fun.
I know it is. It's a lot of fun.
It seems to be.
Hey man. Wait, you see what? Sorry.
Unimportant.
Is
I was checking to see if it would be like, huh?
Oh.
As far as you can tell, it hasn't seen you. Is that the order that you guys ended up in? You're in the back this time.
I'm still in the back. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch behind us.
Okay.
Where am I?
And watch over there.
Felix has his gun out again, obviously.
Yeah.
Once you guys spot this thing,
Oh, there.
Virgil's pistol is out.
Right.
You have a gun in your hand.
Yep.
You have the
Big one.
lantern still,
Yeah, I understand.
but it's not lit.
I think that our best course of action is to avoid these for as long as we can.
Felix is
Boys,
not.
boys.
Felix is like,
Please. No, Felix is a rock. Remember, he
Yeah,
went
I
through the
know.
Aylesbury thing, which gave you guys tons of
No, I
freaking
thought we
sand.
should go
I'm
say
starting to
no.
head back already. I don't
You
like
you
these.
just walk away. Okay, I'm
I
out.
don't like
I'm out.
these.
I'm out.
Oh, I guess I'm back
like-
in the lead again.
Okay, you guys can walk back down. It did appear to be another dead end, unless the corridor did differently than what it has been doing. You know what I mean? There could be other entrances that you can't see. Mr. Giant earring pirate-looking guy.
thanks, man.
It's a fashion statement.
You head back.
That's a statement.
You head back up the tunnel. You manage to get back to where your last Y intersection was. You can continue
Go the other
on
way.
past that. Everybody's getting a little warm. You've probably been in here for a couple hours now. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there. You're
I'm
not
hungry,
sure.
tired.
Your watches do still seem to
I'm
work,
walking
so
a
it's
lot.
probably about 5:30 in the 5:30 right now. Yeah, everybody's tired, a little
No
hungry.
supplies.
Somebody brought
We've
sandwiches.
been walking
Oh, you guys
a lot.
ate, but nobody brought, except for Miss Green, brought a
About,
sandwich for Tom.
about how much have we been walking just in this place?
Feels like a lot, several miles at least.
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5 miles. You guys haven't been like walking quickly.
Yeah.
You go back to the next Y intersection and you want to head right again,
Check,
right?
like,
The other
check.
one.
Yes.
You
That's
can
the
find
last
another,
one, right?
The last one that you've seen, correct. You didn't follow the one past. One went past where the weird energy shit was. And you decided to go back. So
Yeah.
that there's shit beyond that. On the right, less than maybe only a couple hundred yards down the corridor, you see another one of these iris doors.
Open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and start kind of like cranking it up slowly.
I want to puke.
Cranking it up.
You run over to peek, you got your rifle in your hand. It appears to be another pentagonal room. It is dark inside.
I'm like moving with the holes, so I'm like backing away.
Okay.
Wait, who's at the door?
You're moving the hole.
Me?
So you were like,
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
as the
gonna
hole
hold
is
it.
opening,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
like
I see that.
I'm gonna hold or hand the lantern.
I mean, there's still some ambient light, and you can see it's pentagonal. You don't see anybody in there. That's all you can make out.
You said there was light or there wasn't.
There's no light coming from this one.
I'm gonna hand her the lantern and have her kind of shine it in.
Okay, it's not lit right now.
Yeah.
Are you lighting it first, or you just handing her the empty one?
Is that how I think? Wait, I have a lighter. What?
Yeah, you have a lighter. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
She
gonna hand the
she
lantern.
does little. There's what it is it's got like a little lever on the side that raises up the glass. All you have to do is light it, and then you just light
Do
it.
that.
Yeah, real simple. It's just a
Because
simple.
I'm not gonna open the door all the way. I just want to
How far?
maybe about
How big of a
halfway
hole?
open. Halfway up. Where
So
you
about
like
3
stick her-
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what are you doing? You just basically stick your arm in.
Yup.
There is some light starts to form in the room. That green light starts to show up.
So I can just put it out now.
Yeah, if you want. You could just, well, you lift it and you pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a pentagonal room, yes. Ceiling's only about 6 feet above.
Well, I'm short. I got
Are you opening it the rest of the way?
Yeah, I'm just going to finish opening
Each of the other 4 walls is adorned with another one of those circles, about 5 feet wide, all 4. These do not appear to be as intricate as the one you guys found before in here. As a matter of fact, they look a lot like the one that you found on the rock wall on the mountainside.
I'm gonna go to one, and I'm gonna.
We can use this same thing. Just ignore this. They're on boom, 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 and boom. They're on all 4 walls. And you're the first one in if you want to be. We might as well draw the. Where's my pen?
I'm gonna
There we go.
I'm gonna poke one and see if I go anywhere.
So we could do this, and here's how the corridor runs, just like that. So wherever you guys want to be. Oops. Did?
Here's left.
Yeah. Thank you. Felix is with you. You've gone in. Freaking Virgil's like shoving by. To get up there near you.
Yeah, of course.
Gemini's hanging back like always, looking scared. This is Rockefeller. Yes. So you touch one of them.
I'm just gonna go.
Maybe your finger goes right through.
Oh,
Retract.
It costs you this.
it cost you your finger.
Use a sanity point.
Good shit.
That shouldn't have happened. Here's how many magic points
I'm good.
it costs you.
But, other face.
How you do
Don't say anything about that. Just kind
Okay.
of keep that in mind.
Okay.
Basically, you recover your magic points in a 24-hour period.
Okay.
So
I'll pull my
if
finger
you
back, does anything happen to it?
you pull your finger back, no, it's just your finger. Yep.
I'm afraid to like
It's a crap
stick my
wall.
head
You
in
can do whatever
there.
you want.
I'm
Well,
afraid.
it might not have been in
I
there.
lost a sanity point, right?
One sanity.
Okay.
Which door is she at? This one?
She's at the one to the left as you walk in.
Did it feel cold?
It was only in there for a second. It was like, oh,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You're not
Do
sure.
it again.
Okay.
Whole hand.
Same again. You lose the same thing
Okay.
and another sanity.
Yep. Hold up. Got it. Okay.
You stick your hand through.
Yep. I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay. You guys have seen this before, and it didn't turn out well. She sticks her hand through.
I'm like grabbing anything. It's warm.
Don't feel anything.
No.
It's cool but not cold, and it almost feels like. Here, I want you to hand me your hand.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feels kind of like that. Okay.
Okay.
So however you want to interpret that.
It doesn't feel like I would think it would. I put my head in there, but I'm scared.
That's fair enough.
That's how she
Virgil's
would.
just standing right next to you with his hand in his pocket, as usual.
I pull
The rest of
back
you guys are in
again.
the corridor. You pull it back out. Okay. Your hand looks fine.
Stick my head in there. Let's go.
Same cost. She just
Do-
stuck her
do
head
we-
in.
Oh wait, do we like see her like getting ready to, or is she like?
No. As long as it would take would be just like she did this. She pulls out. She's like,
Oh, okay.
I need a dex check from you. The thing that you would think to do would be to lean.
Okay.
If you make your dex check, you go, oh, I can't touch this. If you don't, you go to lean on the wall, and there's a good chance you're just going to stumble through. So your dex times 5.
Virgil.
It's 5 foot
My dex.
around,
Oh,
and
my
I'm
dex.
assuming from where your mini is, you're not on one of the edges of it.
My dex times 5.
Dex times 5 is
Oh wait, up here.
50%. It's not a dodge check. You increased your dodge
Oh,
probably.
I don't dodge dex. It said
Dex
dex
times
right there. That's why I was
2
like.
is yeah. So 50% chance.
19.
19, yeah. You go to put your hand on it and it goes through, but you manage to catch yourself and you do one of these.
Okay.
You're like, oh shit. Okay. Did you mark off another magic point, another sanity point?
Went
Or
through
another-
3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another however many. Okay, I have to look this up. Hold on a second. You are blinded by the light.
Ouch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not like blinded, but like owl adjust.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
It's super bright after you've been in these dim corridors for the last couple hours. You're like, and you start to look around and you hear birds tweeting. You see trees.
Does it look like the door that I was looking
It does
at
not.
before? No?
It does not.
What do I see?
It is another hollow kind of area. I hope that turns out.
Just for
It's
like
another
halfway
hollow
through the
kind of
wall.
area, and like the hollow that you guys are in, but it's not the same one, obviously. The sun is to your left, up this far in the sky, you would guess. It's very bright, like I said. You have to keep blinking right now.
Yeah.
And there's obviously air. It's oxygen. You're
Yeah.
somewhere on Brown Mountain. You see trees. Well, not necessarily on Brown Mountain. You're somewhere in the woods.
Yeah.
And
I'm
when you
just-
kind of do like this, you can see that there is one of these weird patterns and overgrowth, but it's not the same place you were at before.
All right. I'm
What are you
on
doing?
tracks.
Okay, and you pop right back. That only took like 5 or 10 seconds. You guys see Virgil like
Yeah.
looks like he's ready to just grab her and just jerk her back, but he's holding off. He's holding off.
I'm just like,
What is everybody else doing when she does this?
I already told you. I took a picture.
Mhm. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'm not gonna do anything because that's Virgil's business.
Okay, you're just watching, and
What?
after about 5 or 10 seconds, she pops her head back in.
What'd you see?
What did you see? What did you see?
She's not a mess. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
not like Miss Hernandez.
well, it's not space. It's outside.
Space.
No, it's not space. It's outside.
Was that last thing space?
again.
You want to look?
Not too good.
I promise you it's outside. Different voice, sorry.
Did you see Tommy? Was Tommy there?
No, it was another thing like before, like with the other door, but it wasn't that same place because there was a bunch of drawings in the ground there.
Yeah, it was definitely, you just recognize it. It was
Yeah.
a different type of place.
Is
It
this
was
the same
outside.
thing on the other side?
All 4 of them
I'm, like, rubbing my
look
eyes.
very similar. All 4 of these, yeah, it seems dark in here now.
Yeah, I'm just
all
like,
4 of the
okay.
walls have one on it. They all look very similar.
It's extremely bright out there.
See if one of the other ones is the same as the one you just stuck your head through.
I'm kind of brave now. I'm like, that wasn't bad. Let's go to another one.
Okay.
Door number 2.
Which
Woo!
one do you want to go to?
We need
I
to
gotta
know
figure
if
out
it's
what
the same.
connects
Next one to the
to
right.
what. Okay.
Yeah, I want to just like stick my camera here and just take a picture, but then we won't know what's on the other
Not
side
to
until we
develop
develop
it,
it.
yeah.
So
Okay, let's
like,
see. 1,
I mean, you probably could.
2,
I mean, it could.
It's just a horrible
3.
monster just sitting there posing.
4. Okay. Hold on.
I need to make some adjustments.
I gotta mark this map. Okay, which one do you want to stick your head in next?
I don't want to stick my head in it. I'm going to do the hand thing first and see if anything happens. So I'm going to stick.
Which one? Put your mini that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom. Okay.
Put your
Yeah.
cigarette holder.
So you touch it, it's gonna cost you the same thing.
Okay.
It's so unnerving. It's just so freaking weird. You put your hand through.
Yep.
You want to just continue on with your head?
No, I'm
before
going to
pulling
test
out?
it first. I'm like
Oh,
grabbing around.
okay. Yeah. You got your hand in there. You guys are all like so messed up and weird. You can feel again the
Just the
breeze,
breeze?
like a breeze.
Okay.
Like it doesn't sting or anything. It doesn't feel like nothing. It just feels like you're in the same room with yourself. Or maybe it kind of feels like what you did last time.
Okay. I'm going to take my hand back out.
You're taking your hand back out, okay?
Look good?
Yeah. it's
Okay.
fine.
Head again. Woo!
Okay, head goes in. Mark off another of each.
Yeah!
How
Oh,
many
yeah.
magic points have you
I'm
got?
a guy.
That's 14.
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
you have a ton.
Yeah, I'm good.
She sticks her head in then again.
Virgil, is she always this straightforward?
He just looks like angry, upset, and he just shakes. He just
glares
goes,
at you.
and then again, he's got his hand there, ready to just
Yeah,
like
I
grab her
guess
by
so.
the back of the dress and just jerk her back out. It looks like, but you recognize it. This is the same hollow you guys were in. You see the markings on the ground. You recognize like the slope on either side. You recognize it just looks the same.
Before.
You're right. You couldn't.
So it's just like
Can I
But you,
retract?
yeah. You pull back out, and
That would have been scary.
she pops her head. She pops back. She leans back, and she looks a little unnerved.
I'm actually kind of excited because I'm like, I know this place.
Yeah, but you weren't sure if you're gonna make it first.
True.
Remember, you thought
Yeah.
I'm stuck here.
I'm just like,
So she comes. She's like, "What's your expression look like when you pop?
just
Pull your
like-
head back." There you go. That's what you get from her.
Was it bad?
no.
What'd you see?
That was the hollow where we were, that first door that we saw when I was trying to figure out what happened.
So they are different.
Definitely 2 different locations.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you up for checking 2 more?
Why not?
You're saying he's just draining away.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay. As is your
Oh
magic
yeah.
points.
How many times have I been?
Oh, she loses the sanity every time.
Yeah, I do.
It's very
Let's see,
unnerving.
the first one 3 times, the second one twice.
Yeah. 3
4,
times 3 and 2, 5. You're down 5 sanity. Actually, what I'm gonna say is you've lost 5 sanity. So, you I'm gonna allow you to not lose sanity for going through these for at
I
least a
think
little
it'd be
while.
alright.
Now you've realized
I've
what's
done
going
a
on.
lot.
So for you, it's just kind of like, for anybody else going through them, you're still going to be like, the fuck, because it's wrong.
Yeah.
But at least for now, temporarily,
I'm fine.
at least for the next few hours, you think you can probably go through gates and be like, woo!
It seems like cool, except for that one.
Oh, and by the way, when you looked out of this one,
Uh-huh.
the shadows were like trees, the shadows were kind of like in this direction. Okay?
So it's
From
like-
were you were looking out. If I
So
was
it's like
you.
evening.
So,
So
the
the
shadows
sun's
were heading
behind us.
this way, kind of. Make of that what you will. Do you have navigation or anything like that? If you have navigation, you might be able to kind of figure out at least what angle you were at. Otherwise, it's just kind of a meh.
Try to navigate, Jack.
Well, I imagine it's just like on the other side then. Because I'm
Okay.
like, okay, if this is like the same
Are you doing the
place.
hand again? It still
Yes.
costs you a magic points
I
every
know,
time.
that's
You
okay.
leave it in, it still feels like normal.
Okay.
Pull it out again, nothing.
Stick in it.
Looks fine. Stick your head in.
Alright, so that's
okay.
2 more. Hold up.
He's taking pictures now.
2 more magic points. Okay, again, it's another place you do not recognize. It's another somewhere with pine trees, like on Brown Mountain. It's another area where when you kind of are trying to look behind you a little bit, you can see another one of these markings on the wall. And this time, the sun is to your right. In the same position in the sky.
Okay. So,
What way does the sun set? I don't know.
actually,
That's the
I'm
look
pretty
I was
it's a little
going for.
west, But yeah. Okay.
Different place. Okay, pops out at your
We're not gonna say anything anymore.
Yeah, I was just like, it's
Yeah,
another
exactly.
one. It's another one. Alright, last one.
Last one.
Alright.
Space. This is the space one.
Ah!
Well, I'm not sticking my head in straight in. I'm never
Okay.
gonna do that.
Or you just
Jump
jump
the
through
hand
it.
goes in first, again another magic point.
Okay.
You wait, feel around. Yeah, it feels like normal. Maybe there's a breeze or something.
Okay.
Otherwise, and you pull it out and it looks fine. I'm assuming you're leaving them in for like 10 or 15 seconds
Yeah.
to get a good effect.
Yeah.
Nothing, yeah, looks fine. Bloop, another magic point.
Yep.
This time the sun is straight ahead. It's ahead of you.
I'm like,
But again, it's a different clearing. Well, it's not like you're looking at directly at it, but it's
well,
there.
no, but it's there, so I'm like,
It's
eh.
a different clearing again. It's once again another one of these.
How
one of
high
these
in the
clearings.
sky is
You're
it,
in
though?
the sun.
Not terribly high, but if it's probably around 6 or 6:30 at night, then it's probably getting ready to set.
Okay, so it's like.
So it's
setting.
you can see mountains ahead of you, and it's heading very fast. I mean, it's very close to setting.
The sun's not high, but you are. You are really high. These
After you
magic
go through
points.
gates upward of 10 times, you go crazy. At
Alright.
least you feel like you're high all the time.
So I'll stick a bit of magic points, but I'm still good.
Yeah, and you'll recover those. You recover your 14 points over a 24-hour period.
Yep.
So you're basically getting roughly 1 back every couple hours.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
That's good.
Okay, back she comes.
Sure.
I'm assuming.
Same as usual. Alright.
Same as well.
Now
Same
we
as
know.
usual.
Okay.
Should we?
Maybe we can use these to get back to camp.
Well,
Every
I know
squad.
that one. I point at this one. That one goes back to camp.
Are you wanting to go back to camp?
Well, we won't be able to come back in that way.
Perhaps.
Oh, we know the way in. This is just a shortcut.
Maybe the door is open now, whereas before it was not.
Well, I'm getting hungry, so I might just walk over
Don't look at me. You guys do whatever you want.
No, I'm
The servants
saying
are
that-
just keeping quiet. They're not gonna.
I think it is imperative that we try to find Tommy as quick as possible. But we might be ill prepared as well. But I think I will stay.
Felix just nods.
Felix
Kind
is
of like, okay.
Felix is
That's
like
an okay
fun,
nod.
and he's like,
He's like, thank God I'm good for that.
Good thing I'm a rock with my 99 sanity.
that'd be great if I had a butler that's always scared and I'm just holding him. It's just like, me and Felix will stay.
We talked about this.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be
Felix
great.
dies. That's your next butler. You're gonna get some guy. who's like,
Oh god.
What?
Really scared.
He's gonna be like the second butler from Jeeves and Wooster, who was like, "You want me to do what?"
No.
He's a bitch. That guy was such a bitch. I hated him. Okay.
Well, Mr. Rockefeller, I'd hate to be here alone.
I will not be alone. Felix will accompany me.
Well, if there's
And
any
you all know
chance-
how to get back if you have to. If you think we need more supplies, go get them and bring them here.
Virgil's looking at
What is it, Virgil?
that. I don't think we went back through. We couldn't get through before.
No.
Well, we can go
You don't know about
around.
that kind of thing than I do.
Well, from what I
Can
can
you
get
find your
from
way back
this,
here? I could.
We could get
Could you?
this. I feel like. Yeah.
Direct.
what else?
That's all Virgil said.
Out of
Virgil
character,
said
will
yes.
you make us
I feel like
roll,
it.
or do we?
So
I
there's
will
that
run you
corridor.
guys through and you make your calls on where you're
There's
going
that
again.
corridor.
Nobody
There's
drew a
that
map.
corridor.
It'd be
No,
hard
we
to
didn't.
anyway, because otherwise, other than saying took a left here, took a right there. That's why I've been being kind of vague about where you guys are. This place is weird. It messes with your head as far as like all the order.
There's
Nothing
probably
goes in a
no
straight
way
line.
we'd make a map anyways. Our characters would.
No,
We'd
no,
probably
it's not.
like,
It's not
we don't
something that
know.
you would think to do. You might have thought to do it, but you
That's
didn't. So
yeah. That's why I think we should sit together. We shouldn't split up.
I'm just throwing that out there. Virgil said that.
Yeah.
He
You
couldn't
need
get
to
it through
think about it,
before,
I'm like,
and you know more about this kind of thing than I do.
well,
I have a plan, Mrs. Edington. If you're willing to try.
This
Miss Edington. My bad.
That's what Virgil said.
This is.
Okay, I meant to say Miss. Then.
No, but you said Mrs. Come on, say character.
Why don't you stick your head through and an arm, and see if your arm can come back through when you approach it from the other side?
She did that with the first one. 'Cause remember, she went like this, and both went through.
No. I mean like, as you're through.
Oh, like this.
Yeah,
Coming
like
back.
touch the wall
Okay,
behind her.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
I don't know. I feel like I'm
I feel like you're dying.
dying. No, tired.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
It's weakening when you lose magic points. You can tell when it's happening.
Could you just give it one more try?
But before it didn't work, I guess it's the one-way door kind of thing.
Ain't nothing stopping you from trying this, Rockefeller.
Right you are, Virgil. I guess I should take the lead here.
Don't walk all the way through.
I look a little tired. I'm just like gonna
Not
sit
in case
down.
you can't get back. Cause you don't wanna.
I'm gonna tell Felix to like hold my arm and I'm gonna.
Yeah, he will. He'll
lean
make
out
sure that you don't like
backwards.
flop through.
Which
So
door
yeah,
are you trying?
he'll help you keep your balance.
The one
Yeah,
that
we'll
leads
do
back to camp.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It costs you. Hand him that piece of paper. That's how many magic points it costs you. Oh, she wrote them all. Just the one number that's
Yeah.
in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah.
That's how many magic
That's what
points it
it's
costs. It costs you sanity points. Really weird.
Yeah.
You put your so you're putting your like your upper half of your body through.
Basically, he's the only thing that's holding me up.
Right. He's got you by your left arm,
Right,
and
my
he's
right
gonna
arm's
keep
what
your
I'm gonna
balance.
try.
So, and he's really braced himself.
I got this
And
great, but
so
he's
you-
brave.
Okay. And then what are you trying to do? Like push, like do like this then?
Yeah,
See,
actually, Mike.
it does go back through. You guys see his hand stick back out. However many times you want to do it.
So just like my fingers are coming through.
Yeah, everything is like you're like this through this thing, right? Boop. And
Oh.
Felix is holding you. And then you're going back and you're pushing back on it to see, and it doesn't seem to have any resistance at all.
Can he hear me from the other side, or can he not hear me?
I don't know. You have no idea. You
Mr.
wanna-
Rockefeller. Can you hear?
He doesn't do anything. He's still kind of like messing around with his arm and stuff.
Mr. Rockefeller.
Nothing.
As
He's
long
still
as,
fiddling, but he.
as long as I'm like still partially through the thing, is it gonna cost me that?
Wait. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not
You,
understanding
like
your question.
you always cost her like every attempt that she did.
That's because I.
But if
all
I'm
the way
still
out.
technically doing it, is it still costing?
It's not right now. I'll throw that out as like metagaming knowledge is like you don't want to lose that 1 point, and right now it's open. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
You
you're
just
sticking
said-
through. It's super bright. It was like
DM fail. DM
it was that kind of thing.
fail.
Damn.
You said how much it takes.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. DM
DM
fail.
fail.
GM. DM.
DM.
Right now you're like sticking your hand in and out. You're not feeling any weakness from that.
I'm gonna like pull my head back in, but my arm is still out.
Yeah, you can do
I'm
that.
gonna be like, I'm gonna go through and try to come back in. Let me go.
All right, Felix, let's go, dude.
Oh boy.
So you just walk through. Your arm is still in it. You walk through. You're on the other side. It's very bright. Your eyes still haven't quite adjusted. You're in that same hollow that you guys were in before. You see
See all
like
the
markings
symbols?
on the ground, symbols on the ground where she was drawing with a stick or something.
Yeah.
You're there.
And
The air feels really fresh. You
and
touch the
please
wall and
feel-
nothing happens.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so he's gone.
I'm like, I
Is
stick
this
my
a good-
hand through it.
Okay.
One
You
point.
stick your hand through it, costs the same thing.
Yeah.
Not the sanity for
Yeah.
you this time because you've already lost quite a bit and you've kind of gotten used to it.
I'm
A
like,
hand comes out of this rock wall. You grab it.
I'm like, grab. Pull?
Somebody takes your hand.
Uh-huh.
You pull,
Cool.
and you do come through.
Sure.
Something
Aha!
has to be coming out for something.
You already used a magic point. It won't cost you that, but it will still cost you a sanity to walk through. Because you walked right through. The rock wall did this number to you. And then you were on the other side, and it was disturbing.
And
so.
I'm just like,
So something has to be coming out for something to go in. Therefore, Tommy did not go through on his own accord. He was
Something
either
took him.
like a
perhaps, yes.
kind of like a trap spot.
Maybe one of those creatures grabbed him.
Does that mean?
Frodo just growls and shakes his head. Doesn't like those creatures.
So now that we have solved that mystery, we do know that we cannot go through here and come back through. We are going to have to either continue on or all of us go back to camp.
Well,
Or what did this do?
she pulled you through,
What do you
so if
do?
someone stayed here, they could pull us
Are
through.
you watching all
I'm
the
just kinda like-
shenanigans?
Well, I was about to suggest
I
doing
look
like
really
having somebody
tired.
get through and somebody
I
else
use
pull
a
through
lot
and they
of
beat you to it.
magic.
Or we
If you're
could
watching
go
shenanigans.
back around the way we came in the first time.
That seems like a lot of work. That mountain is very steep.
Well, I'm not gonna be pulling up.
Wait, what? I missed this. What were you guys discussing? I was talking with Collin.
Why don't you all go get provisions? Me and Felix will stay here in this room and we'll pull you all back through. Does your watch still work, Nigel?
Do you have a watch? Does Nigel?
Wear one? Yeah, I've got like actually like a
But
pocket
this
watch.
Or a pocket watch, a
Yeah.
cheap one.
Yeah, okay.
How do you know when we come back?
Well, I'm gonna time it. You all think you guys can be back at the rock wall by... I don't know, give me a reasonable time.
2 hours.
Have to walk
If they
there,
rushed-
get provisions.
If they
and
rushed,
walk
they could
back.
make it in an hour, like almost ran. But 2 hours would give them a good leeway for getting there, getting back, getting provisions. Or an hour and a half. They'd probably be able to make it in an hour
So
and a half.
what's 2 hours from our current time?
It is 6 o'clock right now. 6 p.m. You guys have been down here for quite a while.
Be back at the rock wall at 8. My hand will be extended out, and you all will hold hands, and I will pull you through.
You've been waiting for 2 hours, Mr. Rockefeller, here in this dark room.
I'm sure there's some things in this room that we can examine for a couple hours.
Maybe you can play with some more
There's
bullets.
endorsements.
Well, there aren't any buttons here. That's the door. That's perfect.
Just trying to make them not worry.
How do you go and explore a lot more if you feel like? It's gonna be 2 hours.
Well, with only the two of us and one Springfield rifle.
Two
Well,
Springfield
here you
rifles.
go.
Oh, wait, oh, okay,
She's
yeah,
got
that's right,
yours.
that's right. Two Springfield rifles.
I can go.
But I
with
do
you.
agree we should wait for the others to get back. Get food, provisions, more lanterns.
Everybody can make me an idea check.
Any heavier guns.
Throw that out there for you. I'm not gonna do it for the NPCs.
Oh,
They're not gonna have a
3.
chance of thinking that. Oh shit.
Hey, what if it's right on
Not a
the
crit.
That's
money?
that's success. Everybody made it. One thing that passes through all of your minds is that if there's several of these weird portals all over the mountain, this might be a kind of a hub where there would be traffic potentially. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously, you especially would think this because all your views were different. The sun was in a different position, so it's almost like there are portals tucked away all over Brown Mountain.
So you see my eyes just go.
It could, but that's just a potential that is there. I'm throwing that out at you guys.
This is where the creatures
This might be like the
started
worst
calling,
place to
yeah.
wait.
Mr. Rockefeller, I don't think you should stay in this room particularly.
Well, I think this is the quickest way to get
Well,
back
but
in.
you made the roll too, right?
Mhm.
So that
Yeah,
thought
no,
goes through your head as well.
I understand that there could be things coming in and out, and me and Felix are prepared